Okay, one other Mars story, just quickly, because it's sort of cool. Back in October, the Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter took an image right here. X marks the spot. This is a topographic map of the south polar cap of Mars. And so this is the polar ice cap. Unlike ice caps on the Earth, this is made out of solid carbon dioxide, so it's dry ice, and we're right on the edge of that ice cap. And when Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter flew over this area, it returned this image. When they went back and looked a few months earlier, that wasn't there. And I did a sort of a stretch on this so you can see what's going on. Right in the middle here, there's a crater. And that's about 1 kilometer across. And what we're looking at here is this is ice cover, a very thin ice cover, just off the polar cap. And here is where the crater punched through the ice crust and ejected dark material, dark sand probably, from the surface under the ice cap. And you also see that there's these sort of fainter dark wisps around the edges. And the thinking is that could well be a wind that occurs during the course of this impact, that you get an explosion on the surface, the atmosphere flows away, and so you've got this sand covering the surface, and then at the very edges, this wind would blow the sand downwind. So that's, it's just a sort of a cool thing to be able to see a before and after of impacts on Mars. And so far, with Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter, they've detected about 200 craters over the last, 14 years since the spacecraft became active. And so that also gives us some statistics on how often these events happen.